Presenting the timed attack wheel, or as I like to call it, the timed attack wheelie good. So, this is based off of the system from the Magna Carta, where pretty much what happens is a circle with different commands around it appears. After the player presses the first command, the rest of them cycle counterclockwise, and the player must hit each successive command as close as possible to the top of the circle. If all of the commands fail or are not completed before the last command makes an entire revolution, the player will fail the timed attack. In this plugin, the commands are either Z or X, which correspond to the Z and X buttons on the keyboard, but the player can also tap the left or right side of the screen to complete the commands if they're using a mobile device. Anyway, to install this plugin, install it underneath the timed attack core as usual. Next, you're going to need 3 images. Go to Image, Some Random Dude, Task, and place the ring, target, and button images there. As you can see here, I have ring, target, and button images along with 2 more alternative button images. I'll have all these default images used in this video linked in the description, so feel free to use those as you choose for the base of your own images and stuff. Finally, within one of the skills you wish to use this timed attack, use the note tags timed attack wheel and timed attack. And as usual, you can customize the properties for each individual timed attack within these 2 note tags. You can find these properties listed in the parameters, so let's also go over them. Similar to the timed attack arrows, there are 4 sound effects that can each be customized. The normal sound effect, which plays when the player hits a command, the miss sound effect, which plays when the player hits a wrong command, the success sound effect, which plays when the timed attack is completed, and the fail sound effect, which plays when the timed attack is failed. Next are the images. You can use button image, ring image, and target image properties to customize the specific images to be used with the timed attack. As usual, just input the name of the file within the Image Some Random Dude task folder. Command amount determines the amount of commands on the circle. Randomized commands lets you either set the commands to be random or to customize them yourself. Like with the timed attack arrows, setting this to true will make it so the commands are random, but you can also make a list of commands using Z and X and separating them with commas as shown right here. Just be sure the amount of commands listed is the same amount of commands that are set in the command amount. Speed lets you set the speed. Keep in mind that it's in radians per frame, so you want to make sure it's a low number. By default, it's 0.1. Penalty lets you set how much speed is added when the player presses the wrong command. By default, it's 0.01. You can use radius to set the radius of the circle. Keep in mind that the image will be stretched to fit the radius. By default, it's 100. Above height lets you set how high above the actor the timed attack will appear. By default, it's 48. Like with the timed attack arrows, hit animation lets you customize the animation of commands when they're pressed. This requires 5 numbers: opacity speed, X scale speed, Y scale speed, X speed, and Y speed. By default, it's -20, 0.1, 0.1, -2, and -2. And finally comes end time, which determines how long this timed attack sticks around after it ends. Now comes a part of the video where I actually show off some of the stuff working together. For example, this timed attack has the command amount set to 5, the speed set to 0.05, and the above height set to 150. And now here comes the part where I add more stuff just once again to push into your mind how these crazy things work. Yeah, see? We're using random commands to set to Z, because I can. Yeah. And yeah, that's all for this video. The download link to this plugin, believe it or not, is in the description of this video. Crazy, isn't it? Not as crazy as the fact that I want 150 likes on this video. Yes, that's right, people. You're gonna make it happen, or else. Good luck. Good luck.